Hello everybody, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host, and today I'm going to talk about the story of Job, the person who God allowed Satan, the devil, whatever, however you want to refer to this experience, to take away everything from him to test Job. Typically this is also a point where the idea of testing, the universe is testing you, God is testing you, etc., kind of comes from. But I'm going to break it down a bit deeper in a metaphysical way, right? A metaphysical interpretation of this idea. So Job 1:21, the Lord gave and the Lord took away. Even in the title, it says it. The Lord gave and the Lord took away. We think that Satan took away everything, but it was the Lord. Satan didn't do anything. Satan just existed as doubt and fear. It's in the name. The Lord gave and the Lord took away. Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. You came here into this and as this physical experience with nothing, and you shall return as that same nothing. You gain nothing from here. You lose nothing from here. You take away nothing from here. And in that same state do you leave, right? As in your consciousness point of view leaves this physically focused viewpoint. The Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. It says the Lord gives you everything and the Lord is the one that takes it away. So if you know you are the one manifesting your dream life and you are the one manifesting every moment of your life, that means you are the one giving it to you. And if you are the Lord and everything is taken away from you by the Lord, it must be also you. But what? It is your awareness of who you are, your awareness of who you say you are, your choice in being is what grants you, gives you, and takes away everything from your experiencing of life. You see, everything is actually in a flux, kind of, right? But you always have it and you always are experiencing a version of it. What I mean by this is that in order for you to experience a new version of reality, that old one needs to go. So you are taking it away from yourself, as in you are taking yourself, your physical viewpoint, away from that reality. And you are giving yourself another version of reality. Simultaneously, you are creating that experience and you are destroying that experience in one go. Just simply with your attention. And you can think about it like this. Say on Saturday, you had a choice between two things, right? And you imagine the one, you're aware of the other. Your choice is the one, not the other, but you're aware of both. Whatever happens, even if you don't experience either, it doesn't matter, right? The point is that you're simultaneously creating the experience of the one and destroying, rather taking away the physical experience of the other. It doesn't destroy it to the in the understanding that it's gone. It's just no longer your experience. You're taking away that experience and you're giving yourself another one. And now here's the most important line. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Not blessed be the Lord. The Lord is not blessed. God isn't blessed. By whom? Who would God bless? That doesn't make any sense. God's name is blessed. What is God's name? I am. You exist. Your own awareness, your recognition of yourself is the blessing, is the manifestation of that identity that you desire to be. The one who knows they are the creator and experiencing the dream version of whatever it is they are the creator of and as. It's you, right? So, going through it again. People miss what this entire verse really means. The story of Job is not about Satan taking away anything from him. It literally says it. The Lord gave and the Lord took away. Satan didn't do anything. God allowed Satan to test Job. But what's that actually mean? Means God allowed himself to feel what it is like to doubt and fear himself. It's only you. You gave the idea that these images and these feelings are fearful and doubtful. Not Satan. Satan is just the idea of those things. But as you can see, doubt and fear don't do anything on their own. They do nothing on their own. It's an idea. Ideas don't do anything. Ideas don't have the legs and power to get up and do. And that's all what Satan ever represents: belief in fear and doubt. Satan is not a being taking something away from you. Satan is the act of believing that you are not God. And so when the verse says the Lord took away, it is showing you that you, as the Lord, are the one both giving and taking away through your own identification of who you say you are. When you believe in fear, lack, or limitation, you are the Lord identifying with those fears, lacks, and limitations, and thus taking away from yourself. And when you believe in abundance, fulfillment, and knowing, you accept the absolute choice to believe in those things. You are the Lord giving to yourself. Or giving yourself a break, rather, right? There is no external force doing anything to you. It's all just you. Now, when you look at the rest of the verse, which is, naked I came from my mother's womb, and I shall return in that way. Naked, you came into this world without any beliefs, without any fears, without any doubts, without any karma from a past self or history about it. You came from the awareness of your Father, from pure consciousness, because you are that pure consciousness, with nothing, but you have everything as that consciousness. You cannot gain, you cannot lose, because everything you experience is simply what you are allowing yourself to experience as said Lord of said Lord. You return naked because you return to that same awareness, back to knowing you are never missing anything. And here's the most fundamental part in that. It says, blessed be the name of the Lord, not blessed be the Lord, right? As I said, and that distinction really does matter, because the Lord, as I said, is not blessed. God doesn't need a blessing. Who would bless God if not God itself? And God is the only thing that exists. God is. The name of the Lord is that blessing. The name of the Lord is I am. But why is it a blessing? Because from the small point of view, from your Job point of view, to realize your own name is a blessing, right? But the term blessing, we feel like it's, oh, some higher power blessed you. Like, oh, you are blessed now, walk in that faith. It's not that. Blessing is to know your true name. Blessing is to know your true identity. Blessing is to know your true self. It's a miracle. A Course in Miracles says that, right? A Course in Miracle, to know yourself in every moment as you would like to be, as I am awareness, is the miracle. Because remember, to know yourself as everything, feeling that you are nothing, is the blessing, right? That's what it refers to. And that means when you say I am, you are speaking the name that gives and takes away. You are referring to yourself, the part of you that gives and takes away, that consciousness, that focusing, that awareness. You are declaring the power of creation itself. You are saying, I am the one who gives, I am the one who takes away, I am the one who experiences both. So blessed be the name of the Lord means blessed be in the knowing of I am. Because I am is the cause of everything. I am is the Lord's name. And that's your name. God is not being blessed. Your awareness of being God is a blessing. And that's what it means. The name itself, I am. It's blessed because it is the only singular truth that cannot be taken away from you. You exist. You cannot apply your existence to existence. You just simply exist. And when you know that, when the whole story of Job unravels itself and changes in your awareness, because you chose to see it differently, you realize it's not about suffering, it's not about loss, it's not about patience, it's not even about perseverance. It's just about allowing everything to happen, even if you end up focusing on your thoughts, fears, and doubts in that moment. it's about realizing that even if you are doing that, it doesn't matter. You're focusing and knowing yourself as awareness is the only thing that matters, and you allow everything to just flow from you and to you. Even the act of loss is an act of giving, because it is the same I am awareness that is experiencing it. So when you lose something, you gave yourself the experience of losing that. When you lose something, you gave yourself the experience of losing it. Because we think that we have something and it gets taken away, but no, you were given the frame of experiencing of you losing it. Understand that, right? The Lord gave and the Lord took away, but it's always giving, because you are the Lord, and the blessed name of the Lord is knowing that I am that I am. That naked you came, naked you return, without fear, without doubt, because you never lost anything. You only forgot that you had everything. And that's truly the experiencing and expression of that idea, right? So just a story that I wanted to explain and unpack a bit more in terms of, your dream life and what's really going on. Because truly, when we have these thoughts, when we have these feelings, when we have these experiences, when seemingly things are going in a downward spiral, here's the thing. Often, when you desire to manifest a certain experience of life, you want that experience from the plateau of where you are. You're always deciding that not straight arrow, right? You're always deciding that you are here. And if you go in your perception below this idea of where you are right now, you are going in the wrong direction. Because what you are desiring usually is what you are perceiving to be like here. Right? You're trying to do that. But here's the thing. Even if you go or you perceive yourself to have done that, you're not in the wrong direction, because God is omnipresent. Your dream life isn't here, and your failure isn't here. It's all happening in here. So any single point is an omnipresent, omnidirectional, omnipotent directional experience of that same power that can be anywhere and have everything. You're just losing that which you are no longer choosing to identify yourself with and as. Because you are never that identity. You are this identity. So it doesn't matter what happens here. You are here. And when you stay in this knowing that, you know what, no, I chose this. Whatever happens here is irrelevant. I chose this. This is who I identify as awareness. And that's my reality. Thank you all for being here, and much love and much light to you. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for the joining. Thank you for the sharing. Thank you for joining on the TikTok page. Thank you for joining on the Facebook page. And I will see you all in the next one. And truly, thank you for the beautiful comments again and again and again and again. And I will always say it because I am always grateful for it. So much love and light to you, and I'll see you all in the next one.